as of May 1st. And they're going to pay us. Two are agents, Woolley and Jordy, and the top 5 are employees of Payday. And from years to come, this case will be looked upon as a case of what happens when there's a conflict of interest between a doctor and a patient, and someone else injects themselves into someone's medical care and treatment for profit. And that's what you're going to decide in this case. She's out in front of the court. She's blindfolded because she can't see color, race. There's no dispute. Michael Jackson was the greatest entertainer of all time. But Michael Jackson had a well-known problem. He had abused prescription medications during times of pain, anxiety, and stress. I told you that at the beginning of the trial. I'm telling you that here again. Now, we saw a lot of testimony about that, but it's really not that disputed. And it's not disputed that everyone really knew that. But AEG sought, when they brought Dr. Murray in, to assume the responsibility for taking that risk. That's what they did in this case. They knew that he was having problems. They knew it. Now, when the Shoals sold out, they still had a huge problem. They didn't have the insurance. They had cancellation and accident insurance in the amount of $17.5 million. They had no sickness insurance until Michael went to London, was examined by a doctor for the insurance company, and was cleared. Now, AEG said there's no problem. Well, these insurance company people certainly thought there was an issue because they wouldn't insure it. Works with Phillips and Ortega on rehearsal attendance schedule. They made a decision to do something that's unheard of in the entertainment industry. They stepped in between the doctor-patient relationship, and they started to draft and agreed upon an agreement with Dr. Murray, and they drafted a written agreement. And the defendants chose to do much more than just agree to pay Dr. Murray $150,000 a month. They asked Dr. Murray to help with the insurance. They had numerous meetings with Dr. Murray. They called him on the phone. They called him to Michael Jackson's home. And they said, stay in your lane, Dr. Murray. Stay in your lane. But yet now they want to say, well, we couldn't hire Michael Jackson's doctor. We couldn't fire Michael Jackson's doctor. Sure they could. First of all, hidden intents. Dr. Murray knew nothing about this. They didn't tell they Dr. Despite Michael's obvious deterioration over 60 days, despite the alarms that Kenny Ortega was sounding, and Bugsy Hugdahl, and all the emails, AEG falsely told Kenny Ortega that they had checked out Dr. Murray, that he was very successful, that he didn't need the money, he was unbiased and ethical, when in fact they never did that. Was the unfit? Does it have to be all